you for the opportunity. My name is Hanum Mawaddati, my student ID number 109. Here I will explain about organizational change. Organizational change is defined as the adoption of a new or behavior by an organization. Many organizations struggle with successful change. In some cases, employees have no desire or motivation to come up with new ideas, or their ideas have never been heard by managers who can practice them. In other cases, managers didn't about good ideas but have trouble getting cooperation from employees for implementation. A successful change requires that organization be capable of both creating and implementation ideas, which means the organization must learn to be a ambidextrous. An ambidextrous approach means incorporating structures and processes that are appropriate for both the creative impulse and for the systematic implementation of innovation. For example, allows flexible structure and greater employee freedom are excellent for the create and initiation of ideas. However, thus, some conditions often make it difficult to implement a change because employees are less likely to comply. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you for the opportunity. My name is Maulidatun Nafisah, ID number 121. I will present about change things, new products and technologies. A product change. A product change is a change in the organization, product or service outputs. Product and service innovation is the primary way in which organizations adapt to a change in markets, technology, and competition. Example of new product include Apple's iPhone 3G, Glad Force Flex Trail Specs, and the hydrogen-powered BMW Hydrogen 7. The introduction of a file which allows online filling of tax returns by the USA. Internal Revenue Service (IRS) is an example of a new service innovation. Product change are related to change in the technology of the organization. Technology change. Technology change is a change in the organization's product process. Technology change are designed to make the production of a product or service more efficient. The adoption of automatic mail sorting machines by the USA. Postal service is one example of a technology change. 3 critical innovation strategies for change products and technology are illustrated in Exhibit 10.1. The first strategy, exploration, involves designing the organization to encourage creativity and and the initiation of new ideas. The strategy of cooperation refers to creating conditions and systems to facilitate internal and external coordination and knowledge sharing. Finally, entrepreneurship means that managers put in place process and structures to ensure that new ideas are carried forward for acceptance and implementation. Thank you.
Thank you for the opportunity. My name is Aulia Husna Fitria and my student ID 2019-210122. There are three innovative strategies for creating new products and technologies, namely exploration, cooperation, and entrepreneurship. And here I will explain about exploration. Exploration is an idea to give birth to new products and technologies by creating creativity and bringing up ideas. Exploration is divided into three parts, namely creativity, experimentation, and idea incubator. First, creativity. Creative attitude here is very important in the world of work because companies now need more people who are creative and innovative. And the second is experimentation. Experimentation here aims to make company employees bold to try and make new breakthroughs and not afraid to fall. Then another popular way to store new ideas in organization is the idea incubator. Idea incubator provides a safe place where ideas from all employees can be developed without interference from bureaucracies or company politics. And the next material will be explained by my colleagues. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thanks for the time that has been given to me. In this occasion, I would like to explain about three innovations of new product and technology. Before I continue my explanation, let me introduce myself to you all. My name is Ainun Ainiyah and my student ID number is 130. So in here, I will explain about cooperation. Another important aspect of innovation is providing mechanism for internal and external innovation. So, one approach of internal innovation is called the horizontal linkage model. The model shows that the Rheza's manufacturing, sales, and marketing department within an organization simultaneously contribute to the new products and technologies. Then, some companies use a fast cycle team to deliver some products and services become faster than competitors, giving them a significant strategic advantage. A fast cycle team is a multifunctional team that is provided with a high level of research and empowerment to accomplish and accelerate product development project. For example, as a manager, we should make sure that our employees are communicating and cooperating across the organizational boundaries. But today, however, forward-looking companies are trying to use a different method. So in external, we need an open innovation. So open innovation is extending the search for and commercialization of the new idea beyond the boundaries of the organization. Okay, I will give you the example of using open innovation. Google issued a call for its open platform for Android. The company's developer challenge will award for a total of $10 million for the best new application. So that is the new idea for the Google to become different from before. Okay, enough my explanation. I'm sorry for any mistakes. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you for opportunity. My name is Ningrum Puteri, my student ID number 132. Here I will explain about entrepreneurship. The third aspect of product and technology innovation is creating mechanisms to make sure new ideas are carried forward, accepted and implemented. Managers can directly influence with their entrepreneurship process in the organization, expressing support entrepreneurial activities, giving employees a degree of autonomy and rewarding learning and risk-taking. Facilitated entrepreneurship, there are ID champion and a new Ventura team. First, ID champion. ID champion is a person who sees the need for and champions productive change within the organization. For example, of mining companies are streamlining operational costs and adjusting production performance because the world is being hit by global economic uncertainty. Another way to facilitate entrepreneurship is through a new Ventura team. A new Ventura team is a unit separate from the rest of the organization that is responsible for developing and initiating a major innovation. For example, a company forms a small special team of just a few people to do something from the realization of an innovation idea.
Thank you for the opportunity. My name is Rheza dari Syahada, my student number 152, and here I will try to explain about changing people and culture. Changing people and culture pertain to how employee think change in the meantime. First, about people change. People change is a change the attitude and the fears of a few employees in the organization. And then about culture change. Culture change is a major shift in the movement, values, and attitude and mindset of the entire organization. And then about organization development. What is organization development? The application of behavior science technique to improve organization health and effective through its ability to cope with environment change, improve internal relationship, and then increase learning and problem solving capabilities. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you for the opportunity. My name is Alexandra Maheswari. My student number is 209. Now I will explain about organization development activities. The first, try to place the team. Team configuration increases the concentration and success of organizational groups and teams. For example, a series of organization development exercises are used to help learn to work together and work as a team. This can improve communication skills, promote face-to-face skill, and share goals. The second is survey. Survey feedback begins with asking employees about the organization. In recent years, the large group invitation approach has brought participants in all parts of the organization to discuss all opportunities or problems by gathering all points of view for change with priorities and direct dialogue. This reflects a significant change in the organization development concept approach before. This results in greater possibilities for fundamental and radical change in the whole culture. The Weakness Elimination Program provides a good example of a large group invitation approach. Thank you.
Thank you for the opportunity. My name is Paula, Simo, Elanor, and my student number is 210. Today I will explain about organization development. Organization development experts acknowledge that change in corporate culture and human behavior are tough to accomplish and require major effort. The first stage is unfreezing. Unfreezing means that people throughout the organization are made aware of problem and the need for change. This stage creates the motivation for people to change their attitudes and behavior. The unfreezing stage is often associated with diagnosis. We use an outside expert called a change agent. The change agent is an OD specialist who performs a systematic diagnosis of the organization and identify work-related problems. The second stage is changing. Occurs when individuals experiment with new behavior and learn new skills to be used in the workplace. This process is sometimes known as intervention, during which the change agent implements a specific plans for training manager and employees. For example, manager put together a coalition of people with will and power to guide the change, create a vision for change that everyone can believe in, and widely communicate the vision and plans for change throughout the company. The third stage is rephrasing. Occurs when individuals acquire new attitudes and or values are rewarded for them by the organization. The impact of new behavior is evaluated and reinforced. Manager may provide update data to employees that demonstrate positive change in individual and organizational performance. At this stage, changes are institutionalized in the organizational culture so that these employees begin to view the change as a normal, integral part of how the organization operates. Employees may also participate and refresher course in maintain and reinforce the new behavior. Thank you.
So thank you for the opportunity. But here I'm gonna explain about need for change. My name is Fabian Raihandana S, which the number 2019 210 and 212. So this need for change is sometimes for people will change when they perceive a problem of a crisis, and the manager will feel the change through the appearance of a performance gap, and they will try to create a sense of urgency. The performance gap is a disparity between the existing and desired performance level. So the urgency creates another organization that will recognize and understand the need for change. So another organization will follow the change. And the manager must use the SWOT analysis that conclude about the strength, weakness, opportunity, and threat. The manager must monitoring this aspect as well as all of the SWOT to the change in the environment. If the manager did not see the change through the SWOT, and the organization probably in danger. Next, I will explain about the resistance of change. There are four main resistance to change. The first one is self-interest. The people typically resist a change, and they believe a conflict with their self-interest, and they believe with their own interests. The second is the lack of understanding and trust. Most employees distrust the intention behind the change and often don't understand the purpose of the change. They didn't believe the manager of the change and they still believe in their self-interest. The number 3, about the uncertainty. The employees do not know how the change will affect them in professional work, and they worry about the change will affect them from their job. And the last, number 4, is different assessment and goals. This change will affect the employee because the change may assess the situation differently, and because of the change, each department will detract from the performance of their goals. So that's that I will explain. Thank you for the opportunity and thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you for the opportunity. My name is Azaria Vania Salsabilla. My study number 222. I'm here to continue my colleague's presentation about implementation technique. There are 5 implementation techniques. The first, communication and education. Communication and education are used when solid information about the change is needed by user and other who might resist implementation. Education is especially important when the change involves new technical knowledge or where all users are unfamiliar with the idea. Managers should also remember that implementing change requires speaking to people heard, touching their feelings, as well as to their mean communicating fact. Emoticon is a key component in persuading and influencing others. The second, participation. Participation involves user and potential resistors in designing the change. This effort is time-consuming, but it pays off because users understand and become committed to the change, which is needed to change dramatically to meet new challenges. The change team drew up a comprehensive roadmap for transformation trouble, getting the support of managers, potential problems, and understand the difference in perception of change among employees. The third, negotiation. Negotiation is a more formal means of achieving cooperation. Negotiation uses formal bargaining to win acceptance and approval of a desired change. Companies that have strong unions frequently must formally negotiate change with the union. The fourth, coercion. Coercion means that managers use formal power to force employees to change. Resistors are taught to accept the change or lose reward or even their job. In most cases, this approach should not be used because employees feel like victims, are angry at change manager, and might even sabotage the change. However, coercion might be necessary in crisis situations when a rapid response is urgent. The fifth, top management support. The visible support of top management also help overcome resistance to change. Top management support symbolizes to all employees that the change is important for the organization. Without top management support, change can get bogged down in squabbling among the